The chief, sworn enemy of lying pomposity, smugness, and groupthink, is Tucker Carlson. And I'm just an also-ran behind the champ. This is the Sophie Scholl Monologue. I'd like to talk about Biden's border policy. It's not much of one. Doesn't it make you think, like what Ari Fleischer said the other night? Here you have sanctuary cities and migrants can come on in. But if a state wants to keep them out, the federal government can cut through the razor wire, sending a message. The borders are open. Our borders are open. In fact, I agree with Vivek Ramaswamy, who says, if you have open borders, you have no border. And that's what we're seeing, especially to our south. Oh, there's concerns up north as well, if you've been paying attention. But the southern border, that's where we see such porousness at the border. It's open. We really don't have any. It makes you think, what foreign nations regard our president, the chief executive? I mean, you really don't have a whole lot of options. You might say he's out to lunch. He doesn't really know what's going on. Or you might say he's just a doofus, clueless. Or you might say he's bought off. China's bought him off. You might say, too, could he be an ally? Makes you wonder, when you let so many people cross, given the recklessness at the way this administration has approached our border, is Biden an ally of our enemies? It's not unreasonable to think that. It's not unreasonable to think that this is an invasion. In fact, what we see at the southern border is more of an invasion than January 6th was an insurrection. We keep hearing January 6th was an insurrection. If that's an insurrection, then you have to call what's happening at the southern border an invasion. This border policy needs to be fixed, and fixed fast, and it doesn't require money. The Biden administration simply wants to use money in order to process illegals faster. Take 2 steps, Mr. President. 1, end catch and release now. Number 2, reinstall stay in Mexico policy. No one should be coming across the border illegally, and use what funds that may be available to finish the wall. It doesn't take billions of dollars that you're requesting in order to fix the problem. The problem can be fixed without the money you're asking for. I hope that there will be those conservatives that will really stand strong and say, no more money until you correct catch and release, until you begin rebuilding the wall, until you reinstate stay in Mexico. Our border is letting people over who are gotaways, and how many of those gotaways are on the terror watch list? We don't know. We keep hearing deaths that occur there at the border. Is that compassionate? Because we keep hearing from the left, oh, let's just be compassionate. How compassionate is it to have these drug cartels control our border and control people like they do, charging exorbitant fees to have people come across? And are they really in raggedy clothing? When you see young men coming over with their cell phones and pretty decent looking clothes on. That's not the kind of people that we see there on the plaque of the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired and poor, your huddled masses. No, the Biden administration is very sloppy, loose, irresponsible, and derelict with our border. That Biden administration needs to be changed. And hopefully by 2024, we'll see it. And hopefully before then, we'll also see the wall being built up again, catch and release over, and the reinstatement of the stay in Mexico policy. Well, that's all for now, and unlike Tony Kornheiser, I cannot promise you that I'll do better the next time, and unlike Tony Kornheiser, I will wave the flag of sackcloth, the flag for humility.